everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explore another marketer story. He's been a techie all his life and he continues to grow his love for marketing and technology even today. Please welcome Bishal Das Gupta, who is an email marketing expert at Merkle Socrates. So, hi Bishal, how are you doing?
Thanks, Brushali. I'm good. I really appreciate you taking the time out and speaking with me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. So, in the process of getting to know you better for this conversation, I just read up a little bit, and you call yourself an empathetic marketer with a knack for emotional intelligence. I want to understand how do both of those things go hand in hand. If you could tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, let me begin by asking you a question. Do you happen to like gifts?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like surprises, right?
That's right. So, just imagine if I were to send you a packaged gift today, what would you be most interested in once you received it?
I think I'd be interested in opening and seeing what it is about. Just curious.
Precisely. So I just believe that, every knowledge areas, process groups, or organizations have that one element at the core of it, which is humans. And it
Uh
really
huh.
gets, easier to work with the whole system once you kind of are able to connect, understand, and also reciprocate with the humans who are at the very core of it. So now, as a cultural, broker, I have to undertake and facilitate a lot of interface collaborations where I have to work with people from different cultures, age groups, and different countries. And I feel that this understanding people or having the ability to understand and connect with people makes it way more easier for me to work with them, and it just makes it easier for me to kind of work with my clients. On another aspect, I just feel that to be able to work better with your team, a leader needs to be able to understand their aspirations, connect with their goals, and
Uh huh.
in the process be a mentor to them in achieving those goals and ambitions. A very interesting anecdote that one of our favorite leaders, Prasad, had once said that. The best composition of a team at work is something that is similar to your final year project team in college, where everybody is willing to help each other, everybody is contributing together. And so I feel that having empathy allows me to connect with my team members. So yeah, I mean, I just feel that because of a couple of such reasons, it's very important for one to be empathetic and to be able to connect with people, to be able to do better business.
That's a really interesting thought, yeah. We are in a sort of industry which demands continuous learning. And how do you stay on top of everything, with everything going on in your life and your career? How do you maintain to stay on top of everything?
Right. I kind of observe people around me, and I kind of, tend to learn from the things that I feel that they are doing well, and also the things that can be done better. And so, when I observe and when I see, I kind of try to either replicate or innovate. So if I like something about someone in one of the meetings that I attended, I would rather, replicate that. And if there's something that I did not like about something, then I would want to innovate on that and try to do something that's, different or better. So that's
Uh
one
huh.
thing. The other thing that I do is, at times, I mean, from time to time, I physically tell myself that, Vishal, let's take a step back. And I say this physically to myself, and I do take a step back and try to see myself from a third person's perspective. And then I try to figure out, what is it that I'm doing, and if there are any gaps that I could fill, if there's something that's different that I can do for the business and also for my growth. And I kind of try to, note them down and kind of act upon them. And another thing, I mean, the third thing that I probably do is also, from time to time ask for feedback from my team members or also from my seniors. And I kind of like, very religiously, act upon those feedbacks. So those are a couple of things that I think I do.
Amazing takeaways. So I think I read some article which you shared on LinkedIn, which talked a little bit about the end of work
Right.
from home days and the beginning of work from anywhere. So I know that
Yeah.
you're a travel enthusiast, and do you think this can be brought to action right away? What are your thoughts about it?
So I just feel that, there are two things that needs to be resolved here. One is the security side of thing, and other is the logistical side of things. So I mean, I should so when I have to work from elsewhere, I need to be sure that I'm not jeopardizing my client's data or my company's data, and I need to be assured that if something goes wrong with my laptop, I'm able to walk into an office and get service for it. So I feel if corporations start extending international services, that's something that can help. And companies like ours, where we've got like local offices in a lot of countries around the world, if we had the I don't know if we currently do, but if not, then if we had the ability to walk into an office to seek any sort of IT related help or logistical issue related help, then I think that's going to be like a game changer, and it can really enable us to work from anywhere by the literal meanings.
I think, we can really start trial and error and see how it works, because if anything, I feel like it's only going to increase the efficiency of the employees. Yeah,
Absolutely,
so I mean,
I agree.
yeah, right. So before we end this conversation, I want to just ask that I know that you conduct podcasts for some, people, and I'm really curious about it. If you could tell us a little bit about
Okay,
it.
so to better put this, whenever I've listened to a podcast, I just feel that, everybody sharing their thoughts have already reached a level where they wanted to be, and now they're kind of like sharing their learnings. But I've never really come
Right.
across a podcast or any sort of or videos, I would say, where people are talking about things where while they are in progress of doing it. So, in progress of having that experience. And I just feel that I connect better with people who are in the hustle and who are going through a certain process, who are going through certain challenges or achievements or experiences, and I connect better with that. I just realized that millennials and people of our age, even with our cultural and geographical differences, at the end of the day we kind of like function as humans with probably relating aspirations and aims and ambitions, and I just also want to bring that out.
These are really interesting insights, Vishal. I'm really happy we have this conversation. I really can't wait to get back in office and meet you in person. Anyway, thanks for having this conversation with us today. Let's meet some other time where you're talking about some, update in digital marketing or some quirky idea of yours, some anecdote. Thanks for talking to us today.